All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So, funny enough, I actually just posted the Trent Brown video I did earlier, and the Patriots are now they're in the headlines again, right? It came out 30 seconds ago, 1 minute ago here, that the Pats they will not be franchise tagging guard Joe Thuney. This is huge. This is huge, all right? Because there was a small rumor, he could possibly be back, but now we know for sure he's not. He's going to be hitting the open market. With Brandon Scherff being tagged yesterday from Washington, second year in a row, by the way. I think it's like a 1 year, $18 million agreement, I guess. Joe Thuney now becomes the top guard on the market, and some would argue that they would actually prefer Joe Thuney over Brandon Scherff because he's more of the safe bet as far as the guard position is concerned. He's more durable. He doesn't have as high of an upside as Brandon Scherff, but he's more reliable. He's a little bit more consistent. Really good in the run game. Really good in the pass protecting game. Just an overall Bottom line is this: he's going to get a big time contract, similar to the one that Andrew Norwell got a couple seasons ago with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That was like a record, that at the time, Norwell, I believe, was the highest paid guard. So I think Joe Thuney will now take that leap and he will become the highest paid guard in the NFL. The Jets have the second most cap space right now behind the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, as far as suitors, and I talked about brought this up in the Brandon Scherff video I did last night, which I'll probably link somewhere down below in the description box. The only other suitors for Joe Thuney, like the instant ones that just pop up, that instantly pop into my head, the Chargers, but more specifically the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals, I feel like, will make a push for Thuney. Historically, this is a franchise that doesn't really spend a lot of money, but with Joe Burrow getting hurt last year, the franchise guy, he's coming back from, a pretty significant lower body injury. They need to get better on the offensive line, number one. They have to protect Joe Burrow, number two. Last year, they showed that, okay, we're down to spend some money. This isn't like the Bengals of 10, 15 years ago where we're not doing it at all. They signed DJ Reader. They signed Trey Waynes. They signed Mackenzie Alexander. That's pretty rare. Like, typically you don't see Cincinnati doing stuff like that. But no, I feel like they could offer Joe Thuney a lot of money. So I feel it's going to be a bidding war. And whoever lands Thuney is going to be getting a solid guard here. But you're going to have to pay top dollar. Now, I will say this. If Joe Thuney, just as an insurance plan here, if Joe Thuney does sign to Cincinnati or another team out there that needs some guard help, there's other options. There are some other options for the Jets to get better. Number one, and this doesn't even really, not so much that the guard position, this just kind of like popped in my head now, but the Patriots have another offensive lineman on the roster that's set to hit the open market, David Andrews. It'll be interesting to see if they use the franchise tag on him because he's kind of like Joe Thuney a little bit, where he's younger, he's consistent, he's durable, and really solid. Like, he's a good leader, captain. He does a lot for the Patriots. He's kind of like the unsung hero of the offensive line. So he could hit the open market. We have Lindsley from Green Bay. Who else? We have possibly Andrew Norwell, the guard that we were talking about before from Jacksonville, on the move. He could be traded. He's been rumored in trade talks. We have Turner from the Chargers. We have Zeitler from the Giants. We have Brooks from the Eagles. These are all trade guys. First free agent guard that pops in my head is John Feliciano from Buffalo, a guy who I really like. Possibly a Gabe Jackson. Maybe Richie Incognito. I just don't know how I'd feel about that at this point. He would be an upgrade, though. So basically what I'm saying is that the Jets have options. Joe Thuney will be in play. If the Jets miss out on Thuney, if he lands somewhere else, it would suck, but there's a ton of plan Bs, essentially. So there's a lot of different options, a lot of areas where the Jets can capitalize, where they can get better at, and it's going to be a crazy ride. I can't wait to see what happens. So I'll leave it there. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Jets.